Hey guys, Brock Outdoors here, back with another video, and today I'm outside. Finally, all my other videos I've done have been inside, but this one is outside. So, with that out of the way, as you know by the title, I'm showing you my mini fishing kit that I made. You can see the size of it compared to my iPhone, not very big at all, but it gets the job done. So what's in this fishing kit? Get back in there. 30 feet of fishing line. 15-pound fishing line. Not very strong fishing line, but it does the job. I have sinkers. It said sinkers on there, but it doesn't anymore because the pen rubbed off. I have fish hooks. All different kinds of fish hooks, all different sizes. I've got long ones, small ones, medium ones, very small ones, and just your average fish hook. 2 of these floats, 2 plastic floats. Little plastic floats. They hook on your line. When they go under, your fish is biting. Anyway, I've got a light stick. Tie this onto your line at night time. Voila. You can see where your line's going, how deep it is. I've got 5 small swivels, 5 little swivels in there. It did say it on the packaging, but because it's been in there for a while, it's just, as you can see, it just rubbed off. I've got plastic bait. 5 little plastic baits. I'm trying to get them out of here now. I got that one, little crayfish. I got 2 of those actually. There's the other one. I've got a little flappy tail one. I've got this one here, a little cricket. I actually got 2 of those little crickets, and another little paddle tail flappy one thingo. And I've got 5 small swivels. 5 large swivels, sorry. There you go, over my eye, look at that. Those swivels here came out of their packaging, and their packaging is over there. It blew off the table because I'm outside. I'm going to show you how to make these little plastic containers. What you're going to need is a straw, and you can see this straw is not normal size. They're normally about, I don't know, this big or so, but I've had to film this so many times because my iPhone storage is filling up. This is just going to be a quick one because of that, but you're going to need a straw, your swivels of course, a multi-tool or a pair of pliers. This multi-tool is my Wanderer multi-tool. A knife. Knife is optional. And, oh, that's just the sheath, don't need that. And a lighter. Preferably a working lighter. And it's burnt my finger. If you've got a multi-tool, you don't need a knife. I need a knife, and I have a multi-tool. Why, you might ask? Because my multi-tool knife broke. I was using it like any normal person would, and it broke. Not happy, Wanderer. Wanderer, if you're watching, I wouldn't mind another one. Anyway, all jokes aside, you need a multi-tool. What you want to do is, with your multi-tool, clamp the end of your straw, just like that, with a little bit sticking out. Then you want to grab your lighter, melt the end. You want to melt the end all the way till it touches the end of your multi-tool, just like that. I promise you it will not stick to your multi-tool as I'm about to show you. Hold that there for a few seconds, and look, just falls out, just like that. And it is watertight and airtight. Also, when everything is in here and this is closed, it's watertight and it floats. So as you can see, after a few seconds, it's not even hot anymore, not even warm. So what you want to do is you want to grab your swivels. I'm going to just put them in the lid of this, just like that. Now, I've got 5 of each swivel, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. You want to flick the bottom or whatever that was called, until they get to the bottom. Now you cannot see that. Maybe a little bit. Nah. They're all in the bottom half, about there. So it's not a very big packet. It's only little. What you want to do is you want to put your multi-tool on there, or your pliers, just like that. Don't grip it extremely tight, just enough so that the swivels can't slip from this side to this side. Slide it down till it stops. Give it a bit of a tug, and there we are, it's stopped. They're all in there, and they're not rattling. That's a good sign. It means they're tight, smallest you can possibly get it. Now you want to get your knife, and you might actually need a knife instead of using your multi-tool knife, because you're going to have to cut this off. And I cut it about there. What an awesome cut I just did. There we go, we can clean that up. And if you don't have anything that's going to cut it perfectly, the lighter's going to clean it up anyway, because it's just all going to melt into a little bundle. Grab your lighter out again. Al, don't burn your finger like I just did, twice in one video. Aren't you guys lucky, hey? And you melt it all the way down. Just like that till it touches your multi-tool. And there you go. It's not even warm anymore. I can hold it, touch it. It's not warm. And now because you've taken your multi-tool off and it was clamping there, and when it was clamping there was no rattle, now you've taken it off, there'll be a little bit of rattle. Nothing to worry about. And that is watertight. That itself will still float on its own. That'll float. That, all your fish hooks, they will float. Your fishing line, plastic, straw with air in it, it'll float. Sinkers, yeah, that won't float. That's heavy, that won't float, but that's why you put it in a brightly coloured straw, so if you drop it, you can see it, if the water's clear enough. Your little floats, they will float. Self-explanatory, in the name, they will float. Your swivel and light stick, both going to float. And this is all still fitting straight down in here perfectly. Here's my eyes now. Your little plastic floats, baits, should float. And if they don't, I'm sorry. So, you don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. I'm not going to throw that. You don't need these anymore. That's done. This whole setup goes in there, just like that. There's your little fishing kit. Doesn't take up much room, not very fat. Perfect. Once again, we have in this thing, there's 30 foot of line, there's hooks, sinkers, swivels, baits, and floats. And you just tie your line to a stick, put a few sinkers on the end of it, whiz it around a few times in the water. Oh, make sure you put a hook and bait on there. That's pretty self-explanatory also. But that's my little fishing kit. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for Darwin videos. I'm heading up to Darwin in about 2 weeks today, actually. Now that I think about it, it's 2 weeks today. There'll be videos of me up there doing stuff. I'm going up with the Solar Car Challenge. It's a worldwide thing. People from all over the world come to see and participate. I hope to see you guys there, and we'll see you guys watching the video. I don't guarantee I'll meet any of you up there, but if I do, that would be awesome. Make my trip. So that's the little fishing kit. And like I said, thanks to you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. And stay tuned for all the videos that are up to come. And yeah, there's reviews coming. They're in the works at the moment. And yeah, so thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.